Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to set up automated SMS reminders for Salesforce lead. So here I run a real estate agencies, and to manage my leads, I'm using Salesforce. So here in this case, I want whenever my leads fills an inquiry form that I've already connected using Webhook by Pabbly, automatically that lead should be created as a new lead in my Salesforce account, and after creating a new lead, automatically a SMS reminder should be sent to that lead to view that property. So here to build this connection, I need to connect all these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run a real estate agency, and here in this case I want as soon as my customers fill this property inquiry form which I've already created using Elementor, automatically using the response received, a lead in my Salesforce account should be created, and after creating a new lead, automatically a property viewing reminder SMS should be sent to that lead a day before of his or her selected date. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my form with my Salesforce account and also with the SMS sending application, that is Twilio. So here in this case, I'm going to use this SMS sending application, but you can use any other SMS sending platform for your automation. And now here to automate this entire process, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now here after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. And here to connect my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button that is given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as set up automated SMS reminders for Salesforce leads, and here I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select a folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more link. And after clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow with the name set up automated SMS reminders for Salesforce leads. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action, where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here in my trigger step, I need to connect my form with Pabbly Connect. So here to connect my form, I'm going to use Webhook by Pabbly. And here for my trigger event, I'm going to select Catch Webhook. And here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we are going to use this webhook URL to connect our form with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my application. And here, as you all know, that I have created this form using Elementor, and Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So here, let me tell you first that Pabbly Connect provides a native integration for Elementor. But here I'm using this Webhook by Pabbly. To show you that you can use Webhook by Pabbly to connect any of the applications with Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, moving back to my form. And from here, I'm going to click on this edit with Elementor. And from here, I'm going to select my form element. And here you can see in the left side corner under edit form, we have received the option for actions after submit. So here I'm going to select it. And from here, I'm going to add an action, that is webhook. And here after adding this action, you can see we have received the option for webhook here. So here I'm going to click on this. And here you can see it is asking for webhook URL. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL. So here I've entered my webhook URL, and now I'm going to click on this update. So with this, we have successfully updated our webhook. So now I'm going to click on this preview changes. And now here, after setting up the webhook, moving back to Pabbly window. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to submit a test response in a form. So for that, let me take you back to my form. And here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy. Last name as lead. Email as dummy123@pabblytunes.com. A random phone number. And here I'm going to select my city as Hyderabad. Types of apartment as 1 BHK. And now I'm going to select a date. So here for the date I'm going to select 29th June. Because I'm going to send a SMS reminder a day before the selected date. And now I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's move back to our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully received the response here where we have received the mobile number, last name, first name, email, date and city. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as Salesforce. And my action event as create a lead. So that whenever a new response is received in my webhook by Pabbly, automatically using that detail, a new lead should be created in my Salesforce account. And now here to connect my Salesforce with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Salesforce account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Salesforce. And here you can see it is asking for access. So here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we easily got connected because I was already logged in my Salesforce account. So here to build an easy connection, make sure you are already logged in your Salesforce account. So moving back to Pabbly window. And now here after building a successful connection, moving forward. And then here it is asking for last name, first name and some other details. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever a new response is captured in webhook by Pabbly, automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the first name. Moving forward, here this title is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And here for the company, I'm manually going to enter my company name, that is ABC Real Estate. Moving forward, here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. Here I'm going to map the email of the lead. Again, this website and description is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. Moving forward. Here this lead source, status, rating and some other fields are not a required field. So here I'm going to leave them blank. And here for the city, I'm going to map the city which I have received in the response. So this is the city. And now here after entering all this required data, here I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. So now let's go and check our Salesforce account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead with the name dummy lead. So with this we have successfully set up this action step. Now let's move to another action step by clicking on this add action step button. And here I'm going to select my action application, that is my SMS sending application named as Twilio. And here I'm going to select my action event as send SMS message so that after creating a new lead, automatically a reminder SMS to view that property should be sent to that lead. And now to connect my Twilio with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Twilio account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking for account SID and authorization token. So here to get these details, let me take you to my Twilio account. So this is my Twilio's console window and here I'm going to scroll it little down. And here you can see we have received some information such as account SID, authorization token and my Twilio phone number. So here I'm going to copy all these details and paste in my Pabbly window. So here I've successfully added all the details and now I'm going to click on this save. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward. And now here you can see it is asking for body of the SMS. That means here I need to enter the body of the SMS which I want to send to my customer. So this is the body of the SMS which I want to send, which says reminder, property viewing tomorrow. Hi, recipient's name, just a friendly reminder about your property viewing appointment tomorrow. That is date, type of apartment. For type of apartment, we look forward to showing you around. If you need to reschedule, please let us know. Best regards, ABC Real Estate. So here you can see I have placed some variables in the curly brackets. So here in the place of these variables, I'm going to map all these details. So here for the recipient's name, I'm going to map the recipient name from the response I have received. So this is the first name. And here in the date, I'm going to mention the date. So this was the date. And here in the type of apartment, I'm going to map the type of apartment he or she selected. So this is the type of apartment. So here I've successfully added all these details. So moving forward, and now here it is asking for sender number. So here in the instruction it says the approved sending number in your Twilio account. That means here we have to enter our Twilio phone number. So for that, let me take you back to my Twilio window. And here I'm going to copy my Twilio phone number. Moving back to Pabbly. And here I'm going to enter the Twilio number. So this is my Twilio phone number, and now here it is asking for recipient's number. So here in this recipient number, I need to enter the number to whom I want to send this SMS. So again here I'm going to map the lead's phone number. So as you all know that here in this case I want this reminder SMS should be sent to my lead a day before the scheduled date. So here to delay this SMS step according to our preference, what we have to do is that we have to add another action step here. So for that, I'm going to click on this add action step button above here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select a feature by Pabbly, that is delay. And here I'm going to select my action event as add time delay. And I'm going to click on this connect. And now here you can see it is asking for how much delay do you want to put in your workflow. So here in this option, I'm going to select delay until. And then here it is asking for delayed date. So here for this delayed date, I need to enter a date that is a day before of selected date by the user. And also we have to enter the date in this given format. So here to get this date, what we are going to do is that we are going to add another action step here. So here I'm going to click on this add action step button. And here in this action step, we are going to select another feature by Pabbly, that is date time formatter. And here in my action event, I'm going to select add or subtract time. So here I'm using date time formatter by Pabbly to add or subtract a time, but you can use date time formatter by Pabbly for formatting date with time zone, formatting date only, formatting time zone only, current date, modify current date, or date duration calculator. And now here to connect my date time formatter, I'm going to click on this connect. And here you can see it is asking for enter date. That means here I need to enter the date that I need to be formatted. So here I'm going to enter this date. So this is the date. And then here it is asking for expression. So here the instruction it says enter the amount of time you would like to add or subtract from the date. Example, plus 8 hours, 1 minute, plus 1 month, minus 2 days, minus 1 day, plus 8 hours. So here for the expression I'm going to enter minus 16 hours. So that my customer should receive a SMS reminder 16 hours before his or her selected date. So here I've selected this expression. Moving forward, and now here in this to format, I'm going to select the format as this, and here for the from format, I'm going to select my existing date format, that is year, month, day. So here I've successfully added all this required data, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. So here in my response, you can see I have successfully received the formatted date and the time. So here I've received my time as 8. So as here I've entered my expression as minus 16 hours. So here by calculating this duration, it is giving me this particular time. So here if my user will enter some other date, for example, let me here enter the date manually. So here I'm going to show you this again by doing a short example. So this is the date I have entered. The expression would remain same. And now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received our date as 29th June and again the timing is 8. So here I want my customer should receive a SMS at 8 o'clock on a day before of his or her selected date. So here you can change your expression as per your need. So let me map this again. This was the date. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step. Now let's move to our delay action step. And now here I'm going to map this delay date from the response I have received in my date time formatter. So this is the date. And now here, after adding all these details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully delayed our workflow. So with this, we have successfully set up this delay action step also. Now let's move to our last action step, that is Twilio. And now here, before clicking on the save and send test request, I'm going to replace this dummy user number with my original number so that I can receive a SMS. So this is my original number, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. So now let me show you the screenshot of the SMS which I have received on my mobile phone. So this is the screenshot of the SMS which I have received, which says sent from your Twilio trial account. Reminder, property viewing tomorrow. Hi dummy, just a friendly reminder about your property viewing appointment tomorrow. That is 29th June for 1 BHK apartment. We look forward to showing you around. If you need to reschedule, please let us know. Best regards, ABC Real Estate. So here you can see my message contains a statement that is sent from your Twilio trial account. So here my SMS contains this statement because here I am using a trial account. But if you are using a paid account, then you will not receive any such statements in your SMS. So as of now, I have received a response here, but from now onwards, this workflow will run only according to the specific date that the user will select. And now here with this, we have successfully set up this automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Webhook by Pabbly and our actions as Salesforce, date time formatter, delay and Twilio. So that whenever a new response is captured in our Webhook by Pabbly, automatically using that detail, a new lead should be created in our Salesforce account, and after creating that lead, automatically the date should be formatted as per the format and given time, and after formatting the date, automatically this workflow should be run as per the specific date and time, and according to that, a SMS reminder should be sent to that lead. Now if you want to use this workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.